Welcome back to Creekside Catholics. I am going to show you guys 6th grade this year. I thought I already had done this. Apparently I had made a video and I deleted it and I never uploaded it, and I don't know what happened. So barring any more interruptions, we are going to take a peek at it. And just like my son's, it is a mishmash of St. Jerome's School and Library and Seton. And there's like one thing from Christian Light Education, but other than that, it's pretty much just those two. So hold on tight and we'll take a peek. Okay, here is the lesson plans for 6th grade from St. Jerome's. I love it. It's so beautiful. Again, just like always, they have all the books you're going to need if you're following the curriculum. The lesson plans, as they have them laid out. They also have like your list of supplies you might need. You have exams in here, like quarter exams. You'll notice too, like depending on the quarter, like what time of year, they'll have the outside edge will kind of give you, will give you a visual of where you're at in the year. You know, you've got fall, grass, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, you've got your subjects, days of the week. They're all color coded and there's plenty of room to write in. In the back, you've got maps that might be applicable to that history and geography lesson for the year. Here's your report card, more exams, and then on that cute last day of school. The book report form is back here. I just checked. You can make copies of that. That's your I think it's your answer key. So anyway, here's the 6th grade lesson plans, St. Jerome's. So first I'm going to go through all of the workbooks. I hope it's not focusing very well. For right now, I'm just keeping everything right in this flexible binder with those, let me see if I can get to them. These magazine holders. I'm sure it's not going to stay this way. I can almost guarantee it. Everything's probably going to end up going on the cart. But for my daughter's handwriting, I didn't choose 6th grade because I didn't like the writing selections. I thought they were too lengthy. I knew she would get tired and she would just balk at it, and I just didn't feel like dealing with that. So, because mostly it's just the practice I want her to have. And I do think that Seton does a good job at their handwriting. And this is just the first 9 weeks. After that, I'm probably just going to give her the book. She's a lefty, and so she gets irritated when workbooks kind of bunch. They get like a hump, in the middle, and it aggravates her when she's trying to write. Something me as a right-handed person would not understand. Spelling. This is from St. Jerome, spelling seashore. As always, we have like a mixture of Christian, Catholic kind of vocabulary, and then just regular vocabulary. And we have our synonyms and antonyms. All right, that's spelling. Then we have St. Jerome's Grammar 6. I love these books. It's nice to have it in a workbook instead of having to just use the textbook. And the textbook that goes with it is this one. Again, if you have Voyages in English 6 at home, that would be perfectly fine because that's the same book. Actually, I have another copy of it just so that I can read along with my kiddos, and I don't have to like borrow their book when I'm trying to see what's coming up next or anything. So it is helpful, and you can find them pretty inexpensively. So that is grammar. Science of God's World. So here's the workbook. It's so pretty. Has a little bit more. They just, if you saw like tape or something on the other, on this page, they just went through and had to like redo all of their science books. And so they had to go through and kind of make edits. And I just happened to get one of those first books that they were scrambling to make edits on. So chances are, if you get their science and you get their workbook, it's probably not going to be like that. Here's their new science book, grade 6, Science in God's World. Love all the colors. I don't know about your kids, but my daughter feels like she's so grown up when she has a hardcover textbook. I don't know, it's kind of cute. So that is one of the science books. The other science book is Seaside and Wayside number 3. And as far as I know, this is the last book for Seaside and Wayside that is used in this curriculum. And it's pretty thick. I rented this one from St. Jerome's. And this covers more of like your natural, like nature study. And that since they're big kids, they have less of the color pictures. The other couple, though, have lots of color pictures, and they're really lovely. So that's that for science. History is a group subject this year. So for my son and my daughter both, we are doing Old World Treasures, which starts basically at creation, early civilizations, I think up until Columbus. I'm not sure if it goes beyond that off the top of my head, but we're doing it as a group subject. So here's the workbook again for that. So they'll learn about like Greeks, Romans, and everything from a Catholic perspective. And this is part of the curriculum for St. Jerome's. And she's going to be learning music theory, so this should be fun. It's not very big. It's pretty thin. But it looks very fun. I think she'll enjoy it. We actually just picked up an electronic piano really cheap. And, the kind that has like the weighted keys and it looks like a piano. But you plug it in. Because we have a piano, but we couldn't get it into the house. So it's in the garage and it's really out of tune. And for geography, it looks like St. Jerome's is redoing their geography and making their own books. And so far, from what I can tell, they have up until through 3rd grade, but I haven't seen anything after that, and I don't know if they have plans to make more for the higher grades. I think 6th grade is the last grade for geography, for like these types of map books. I don't care for the DK books. My daughter doesn't really like them all that much either, and I saw these on Seton's website as an option. And I liked them because they were, very colorful. The lessons were short. They didn't seem overly complicated. We shall see. But They're kind of like a, I don't even know how to describe the feel of this thing. Like a magazine and not like a thick magazine. It's very, very thin. Okay, so that's that for workbooks. My goodness. So I mean, this sucker's thick. It is not gonna stay in here. I know it won't. The one thing that I did get from Christian Light Education was their art. And I know it says Art Pack 4, but it doesn't go up that high. I think it only goes up to maybe 6 or 8. So I didn't want to start it at too high of a level and then frustrate her. So I thought, we'll just start here. Like it starts out, it's one lesson a week. And everything you need, besides supplies, are in this book. So there's like tracing things, and then they move on to like patterns, shading, making different crafts. So I mean, we get more into like adding depth and drawing figures and things like that. So I felt like this is easy enough. It's all self-contained. Learn how to use a grid. So anyway, it wasn't very expensive, and you can go to Christian Light Education and pick one up there. I think you can actually look up Art with a Purpose, and you might be able to find it there too. So that's what we're doing for art. So for reading, I did not choose. St. Jerome's has a reader. It's lovely. Let me see if I can get in on this. So they have their reader 6. However, I find that my daughter doesn't care for the stories as much. They're very old, and there's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy them more than she does. It's just, I don't know. It takes more mental effort for her to understand what's going on by the way things are worded. And it frustrates her, and then she doesn't really know even what she read. I would have to read it with her. And I think in 6th grade, that's not really the point anymore for us to read together. I could be wrong, I'm not sure, but sorry for the rambling. So instead of that reader, I chose this one from Seton. This is our heritage. Fun fact, this one and a Book of Valor, which is, I think, the other one for 6th grade, a lot of the stories are the same. So they use a lot of the same stories in the St. Jerome's reader, in the Seton readers as well, in Faith and Freedom. So I don't feel like she's missing out. If anything, though, I like this because we have some color in it. I feel like the stories will interest her a little bit more. And, you know, it's all about keeping their attention. And with her, she's more high-strung. And she gives up kind of quickly. So I want to kind of encourage her, and she likes to read, so I want to make sure it's enjoyable and not frustrating. I hope that makes sense. This is one of the readers that's required, Where Valor Lies. I rented this one from them, The Little Duke. and then Lord bountiful. I've noticed that when St. Jerome's, how they schedule their books is by putting the easiest to understand, easiest to read first, and then gradually increasing the difficulty. So basically, we're using this as our heritage in place of the St. Jerome Reader 6. And then when we get to the point where we're supposed to switch over to whatever one of these books, I don't know which one, then we'll do it from there, and then we'll be like on schedule. So that is what we're doing for reading. For religion, I rented both of these. Living My Religion, grade 6. I really like these. I like that they're intermixed with stories, present day Bible stories. It's written to the child. So that's one of the books for religion. This is, of course, St. Jerome's. I don't know if I said that, but St. Jerome's. And then this is the other book for religion, and it's The Life of Christ. And it's so neat. I love these. I love the comic books that they just make it so much more engaging, particularly for this generation of kids who's so visually stimulated or needs that color and or maybe that's just my kids. Anyway, that's scheduled in there too. I think maybe once a week. I believe religion, I have it spaced out. I'd have to look at the planner or the lesson plan, but The Life of Christ. Yeah, I think, it's only scheduled once a week and not even for the whole year. Yeah, so here we go. This is the end, week 13. And then we just have Living My Religion at that point. So it's good to know. And something extra I got for my daughter. We have a morning basket also that we're going to be doing. I'll do that in a separate video, but this is for her. Just a nice little devotional. It's not necessarily Catholic or anything, but it's just little tidbits for girls. Things that they might encounter with friends. And they can color it. Just so cute. It's just something short. Like, oh, isn't that pretty? It's gorgeous. I think I got this at Christian Book, maybe. Maybe? The Illustrated Devotional for Girls. Oh, and math. I forgot about math. Okay. So, my daughter has been all over the place for math, and we've been running behind, and I am switching her over to Saxon so that we can go Saxon forward. But I feel like there are some things that she has not come across in math. So we started this and kind of puttered out. And so we're gonna pick up where we left off and just muscle through it. And then we might continue through the summer to catch her up so that by like the end of next year, I'm talking like 7th grade, she'll be all caught up. We'll see. So I did rent this from them again. And we're going to be using this for this year. I did create her, because one of the things I found I didn't like was I would have these worksheets all over the place because I would make copies, and it drove me nuts. Now I'm sure this is going to be the same way because it's just held with these Happy Planner discs. But I wanted everything in one place. So we have the worksheets, and then we have the mixed practice solution. See, it's already coming out. It's gonna be a mess, I know it. But, so that's what we did. And that's pretty much it. This is 6th grade. I'm actually really excited about starting the school year. I don't know about you, but I have just been so ready to just get going. I'm very, very excited about all of this. So if you have any questions about St. Jerome's School and Library, or, if you want a better look at some of the books and stuff, just leave me a comment below, and I'll make a short video showing the insides, like flip throughs and stuff, more detailed. But I hope you all have a blessed school year, and God bless you. Bye.